Hello viewer, and welcome to this next episode of the series of Nintendo Rants that I have made. Today's is going to be a half episode, continuing on about what I said concerning Nintendo's copyright policies on YouTube and their copyright program, whatever the fuck they wanted to call it, basically. Basically, the neo-Nazis of the DMCA Act. And the reason I wanted to make this video is kind of odd. Follow my logic on this one. When I made that original video on what Nintendo does with the DMCA and YouTube, I lamented that at this point I would be facing a ton of copyright claims because I was doing the Mario series. I was doing reviews of a lot of Mario games, and right now I've only reached 2001 with Paper Mario at the time of speaking. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I am still outraged at Nintendo for conversely the same reason that I was in episode 2 of the rant that I had made. And here's why. Nintendo's copyright program, when it was originally announced, said that Nintendo had rights to copyright claim every Nintendo game ever made. And at this point, I have not received a significant amount of Nintendo copyright claims on their Mario games, which means that it's insulting to the old games that they made that it's not worth it to them to copyright claim things like Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, and Super Mario World. These are amazing games that the company had made 30 years ago and further, but they don't want to include it in their copyright program because they don't give a shit. They'll copyright claim videos like Twilight Princess and Super Mario Galaxy because people watch it all the time, they get revenue from it, and etc. and etc. But, you know, games like Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Land, and Super Mario RPG, fuck it. We're just gonna throw that right out of the fucking program and watch as people get copyright claimed for games that we put up there at random. It is so amazing to me that a fucking company who wanted to go so far to piss off every fucking YouTuber on the fucking site and say, we need a piece of pie from every video that's produced remarking about the games we had made that we've already made money on, are going so far as to say, you know that old shit? Fuck it. Fuck every game that we made from, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. And you might see this as a victory for the abolition of the Nintendo Creator Program. And, you know, on some level I am too. But it's still pissing me off that a company that wanted to protect and profit from only specific games that had the potential to reach a certain audience number is completely ridiculous. And like I said, it's insulting to people who view this as art, because honestly, a lot of the games they've made are art. Super Mario Bros. Was the game that got the NES on track to save the video game industry. Super Mario Bros. 3 was an amazing game and an innovator for platformers. Super Mario World was the same thing as Super Mario Bros. For the Super Nintendo. And Super Mario Land 1 and 2 were just great games that happened to be on the original Game Boy. Why do you just want to casually forget that they existed? Why, Nintendo? It doesn't cost you anything to constantly send out these DMCA claims on people. It doesn't cost you anything to make a tiny bit of extra profit off videos that, in a tiny fraction of cases, will reach more than 10,000 people. Most of the time, you're just DMCAing small YouTubers like me, and I reach about, at best, 50 viewers over, like, 6 months or 12 months time. Like, this is what you're spending your goddamn time on. And, you know, it's kind of infuriating when I talk about this, because on the other end of the spectrum, while I haven't gotten any DMCA claims for like 7 old Nintendo Mario games, I've gotten a DMCA claim every fucking time that I've used one of my intros, the funny one where, you know, Luigi from Subspace Emissary, possibly Fox from the same, that clip from Halo 3 exists. Every time I use that, I get DMCA claimed by Nintendo because I used 30 seconds of a song from Super Mario 3D World, which is apparently one of those games where they feel like they need a piece of the pie. How many videos have people done featuring Super Mario Bros. Because it was the innovator, because it was the first video game that X number of people played. How many fucking videos, Nintendo? But no, it's not worth it to you. It's not worth it for these fucking games. And, you know, this rant just kinda doesn't make sense, but I feel it's still important to fuck off Nintendo with my fucking virtual middle finger, because what the fuck are you doing? You are a company that's lasted over, I don't know, 70 years, and has been spending 30 of it making video games. And you want to DMCA everything. You've said it explicitly in your fucking creator program that pissed everybody off and is the reason why you don't get a lot of reviews on YouTube, combined with the fact that your marketing is complete shite, is probably why people don't look at a lot of the games that you've done. You do that, yet you don't want the money from Super Mario Land, from Super Mario Land 2, from those shitty software Toolworks games that rightly you'd want everyone to forget about. But guess what? You published them! You had a hand in them! You had to license the fucking product! So guess what? You should still be getting the flack for fucking releasing things like Mario is Missing and Mario's Time Machine, games that gave so little of a shit that their fucking official logo on the box is literally just the title in block black letters on a yellow background. Mario Teaches Typing 2 has more of a fucking original logo than what fucking Software Toolworks puts on its boxes, because they don't give a shit. And similarly, fuck you, Nintendo, for in the world that I can't fucking download any Twilight Princess music to use under the fair use doctrine for any video. Yet, similarly, I can go on and get fucking, I don't know, new Super Mario Bros. Music whenever I want, which I never want. If that can happen because of your shitty copyright practices, here's the thing. It's either 100% or 0%. Anything in the middle is fucking favoritism on the part of a company that doesn't cost anything to fucking abuse the copyright claiming process to make money, and it's insulting to the games and the players who appreciate that they existed at one point. So anyway, fuck you, Nintendo, and I hope this bonus episode gets a lot more people pissed off at what you've fucking done, you damn greedy, selective assholes. Anyway, I'm signing off. This is Bosscinerator, and I hope you guys a wonderful victory for gamers.